Hello and welcome to Club Sandwich, the podcast with me, Henry Southern.
Oh, and me, Jordan Sanger. Hello.
It's the Christmas special.
It's the Christmas Spectacular, yes, and we're recording this in summer, aren't we? In July.
What? No, we're not. Anyway, before we get started, make sure to hit follow wherever you're listening. That'll mean you'll be the first people to know... People? What am I doing? Whenever you're listening, that'll mean you're the first people to know every time a new episode comes out.
As always, you can follow us on a myriad of platforms, namely YouTube, Instagram. What's the other one? TikTok.
Tickety-tock.
Tickety-tock.
Just search Club Sandwich Podcast.
Yes.
Right. Before we get started...
This is our last episode of
Yes.
2024. We'll be back on Wednesday, the 15th of January.
Yeah.
2025.
There's going to be a Club Sandwich drought, but
Yes.
it will be worth it.
So this is a Christmas special. Make the most of this, because you're not getting any more for quite a while.
I hear there's even going to be a King's speech from his lordship.
Right, don't ruin everything. So, the headlines today.
Yes.
We rename our sections with Christmas puns.
We divulge your Christmas confessions.
And I sink into a ditch of gloopy gravy to avoid present buying. All here on Club Sandwich.
Sounds sticky. Right. How are you feeling about Christmas, darling?
I'm feeling bloody marvellous. How are you feeling?
We're good. I mean, later on, we're going to get into more of like our usual Christmas traditions. But
Yes.
you're spending it in the Cotswolds.
I
with
am
me.
indeed, yes.
Yeah.
I'm spending it in the Cotswolds. I think my mum and her partner, well, fiancé, congratulations, mum, are off to a pub.
Can I just say that I'm dragging Jordan to
see my
Newcastle
mum,
this
yes.
weekend to see his mum.
Yes.
I mean,
You're-
how does that work?
I don't know. We were a bit under the influence last night, social shit, and then we kind of just arranged it, didn't we?
We did.
Spontaneous trip.
You got to go and see her mother.
Yeah. So give her some contact time and
Have you bought her
supervised
Have you
contact.
bought her a Christmas present yet?
Yes. When this releases, I would have.
Okay.
Yes.
What have you got her?
Something from Fortnum's. Shout out to Fortnum's. I love Fortnum's.
Oh gosh. Hashtag ad.
To get into the festive spirit, Henry and I have brought each other costumes, but we don't know what the others brought the other.
I know. You're only going to get 5 minutes of airtime with that beautiful shirt, darling.
I know. Well, 5 minutes is enough. It's an
I'm very
expensive shirt.
excited to see you in the costume I bought.
I'm very excited to see you in a costume. I think you'll just look bloody gorgeous. Adorable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's get changed.
And it's not a Christmas pudding, because I thought that would be too obvious.
Why would a Christmas pudding be an obvious thing for me to be?
Back in Big Brother, you were a pumpkin, weren't you?
Oh, they dressed me up as a pumpkin
Yes.
for Halloween.
I thought Christmas pudding, it's a bit too Dawn French in the Vicar of Dibley. Because I'm sure she does wear a Christmas pudding in the Vicar of Dibley.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let's just change.
Well, here we are.
There's a star flopping like
You
my
look
career is right now,
dashing.
darling. Once a star, not anymore.
You flopped, fallen off the app.
How much was this?
£35 that
You
was.
should get your fucking money back,
I
darling.
know, I probably could have made it, couldn't I? It's just a bit of felt with tinsel wrapped
I mean,
around it.
I've done many a thing in life, but I've never felt like more of a plonker than I do presently.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, and you've done some pretty... yeah, you mean you used to
For
be a-
people who know, I'm back in the bushes.
Oh, no. On Big Brother, Jordan divulged
Like, shut up.
that
We don't need to talk about
in
that.
his dating
Go and watch the show if you want to hear that. It's still on ITVX.
He's trying to censor me.
Yes,
I will
I
not
am.
be censored.
It's not the place to talk about that kind of fornication.
Fornication in bushes.
We were young.
You're kind of merging into the kind of
I know.
plant behind you.
Fading away, darling.
Yeah.
But you do look gorgeous in your
you.
reindeer. I thought you'd look so cute. It's the same colour as that hideous dressing gown. Sorry, Soho Home. Also, Soho House, improve your service at your fucking places. We were waiting almost half an hour for a drink the other day.
Why is this?
And
come
people just
from?
walk past you. The servers just
Yeah.
walk past you. You're like
be fair,
trying to
the
get their attention, and they deliberately look the other way.
The most toxic relationship I've ever had is with. Someone
Yes, it's
else.
like an abusive relationship. Not to downplay abusive relationships, but of a different variety. Not of the romantic variety, but of the
Anyway,
yeah.
darling, we're currently on a podcast moaning about our private members club. Like, I don't think.
Well, I'm
it's
not a
bit-
member. I don't
it's
want to
bit
be a member.
ridiculous.
But you are a member, and I enjoy going in with you.
I really
I
can't.
do want to try the turkey dinner at Soho House. That's good. That's quite Christmassy, isn't it?
I really can't take you seriously.
Okay, darling. But happy Christmas. So what are we doing?
Oh, shimmy, shimmy. Are my antlers up or are they down?
They're not erect, no.
Oh, God.
And for anyone listening to this, Henry has already used the E word, so...
Oh, yes. For anyone actually listening in, Jordan is currently dressed
of
as
course.
a Christmas tree
Yes.
with tinsel and little balls
And
over it.
I've got a floppy
and a
star
floppy
on my
star
head.
that kind of isn't deciding whether to go forward or back.
And Henry is effectively in a reindeer onesie.
I am, yes.
You are.
Very, very cozy.
He looks cute.
I know, thank God the aircon.
And he's got hoofs too.
Yes, I've got hooves.
Christian Dior hooves.
Anyway, should we get started?
Yeah, let's proceed, darling.
Cheesed off. What's cheesed you off
Cheesed
this
off.
week?
No, it's not cheesed off this week. It's the Christmas week.
Oh.
It's breed off.
Breed off. Oh, I see what you did
So
there.
I thought, when else do you eat brie?
Wait, why is brie? What?
Brie is
you
a
can
cheese.
eat brie all year round. Why
but people
Why is
don't.
that a Christmassy twist on the
Because they
name?
stick it in all the sandwiches. Club sandwich, Henry. All right. So what has breed you off this week, darling?
Well, these are all Christmas-related kind of things that have
Christmas
breed us
special.
off. For me, Christmas shopping, I've been attempting to do quite a bit recently. I'm usually so last minute. And I found, like, especially in London, it's like an endurance mission. It's horrible. Like, Regent Street is possibly, like, one of the most awful...
Cesspit.
It's absolutely horrendous. And I think you've got to have, like, some real... I feel like you need to have like SAS training before you like try and do it. And even in Fortnum's, we went down with the shop floor. You got to have some guts to like.
You can't
really get
move
through
in
it.
Fortnum's, can you?
I know it's horrendous, and I hate the pressure of it. Like whether you're buying someone the right things, you don't want to like waste your money either. I mean, I was talking to you the other day, and did you say that if you buy someone a pair of socks, that's basically telling them to fuck off?
Yes, because you suggested that we buy someone a pair of socks.
Yeah.
And that's just such a shit gift. I mean, you can go into George in Asda. We don't have an Asda around here, but
some
and you can
funky
get
socks.
cheap socks. Like you can get 10 pairs of socks for £2.20.
God, I hope my grandmother doesn't buy you any. She'll...
Yeah.
Will you be offended?
Personalised socks. Don't bother personalising a fucking sock for me because it will get lost or it will get all mangled up in the washing machine. No one's ever looking at my socks, so don't buy me socks. Buy me shoes, not socks.
Sock is a great stocking filler, though.
It is a stocking filler itself. It's a fucking sock.
I just think... I love Christmas, but I think it just gets to the point where the pressure... And also... in the wider festive period, New Year's Eve is like probably my least favourite night of the year.
Okay, well, it's Christmas special, Henry. We're not talking about...
No, but it is, and it's the same kind of
What's that got to do
pressure.
with shopping? Who are you buying stuff for on New Year's Eve? I'm trying to help you here.
Look, it's a stress. Is there someone that can like do it?
Darling, I concur with you because Regent Street and such else, the only way to travel down them safely at the moment is one of those, what are they called?
Tricycle thing. What are they
Yeah,
called?
the like tuk-tucky things.
Jordan has been quite prone to sort of going, oh, let's get on one of those. They look fun recently.
Because when I get something in my head, I become, a bit like...
There was 1 week where I think you did about 3 times.
Yeah, I had a penchant for the not the
tuk-tuk.
the tuk-tucky things. And the drivers are always lovely and, they push through the traffic, they go through red lights. No, they might not, legally speaking. I know that peeved me off last week, didn't it?
No, because
people going through red lights. I'm a hypocrite.
And it went like up onto the pavement.
Yes,
And I was like,
they do as they will,
hell.
and you can connect your Bluetooth, play Christmassy music.
Yes.
But I think, your issue is not severe because you can go to quieter places to shop. Battersea Power Station never has anyone fucking in it.
Yeah, what's that about? Is there a conspiracy about
I don't know,
Battersea
it's
Power
like a
Station?
ghostly thing. But you can go and do your Christmas shopping there.
But then also...
Just avoid the hotspots.
And then people go order online, and then all of a sudden your house is like an Amazon depot.
Oh, we're
with
having
like
issues with
cardboard
that, yes.
boxes everywhere.
How do you get rid of cardboard boxes? I don't know.
My thing is, if you're an adult, great for kids, obviously. When you're an adult, if you want something, just get it.
Yeah, but okay. But yeah, there are solutions to your issue. There's no solution to the issue I have. What's breed me off this week is when people deny you a Yorkshire pudding and thick gravy with your Christmas dinner. I mean, why wouldn't you have a Yorkshire pudding?
I have actually said this to my mum.
Yes.
I was at home.
I'm sorry, Susie, but you need Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, I said to Susie, like, is there going to be a Yorkshire pudding on Christmas lunch this year? And she said, no, it doesn't belong on a Christmas lunch. And I said, Jordan's going to have issues. So apparently,
Yes.
there are being like preparations to.
Okay, good. And I don't even want the fancy ones. I just want the cheap, almost frozen ones.
Okay.
The Aunt Bessies, you just shove them in. I don't like the whole homemade bollocks. Although I have been reading about Yorkshire puddings. So
Oh, here we go.
this is the only history bollocks I have.
You need a
today.
jingle for this, Jordan's History Corner.
Well, there we go. Got a jingle. Do you know Yorkshire pudding, originally known as a dripping pudding, was traditionally served as a starter
Okay.
because it was quite cheap to make, of course. It's just dripping, isn't it? And that was served originally with gravy because you wanted to fill the workman up so that when it came to the main course with the more expensive ingredients, they wouldn't consume as much.
I see.
So, stuff them with Yorkshire pudding, and then the main course, they're going to eat less of the fancy meat. I don't understand when someone says, like even at Soho House, another shout out.
Why are you mentioning it so much?
No, because when on their Sunday roast thing, they only give you a Yorkshire pudding if you get the beef.
But I don't think that's just there. I think mainly that is a thing. Like,
Well,
goes with
it's a load of claptrap. You should have a Yorkshire...
Load of what?
Claptrap. Piffle. You should have a Yorkshire pudding with whatever meat. I always, I grew up on chicken. You have a Yorkshire pudding with it.
So when you go for Sunday lunch somewhere, will you always ask for a Yorkshire pudding if it doesn't?
Yeah.
If it doesn't come with the
Yeah, and I always
fire?
eat it. I always eat it last because that's like the treat. It's the pudding.
Do you pour the gravy into the Yorkshire?
Yes. And talking about gravy, I'm glad you mentioned it. I cannot stand that you only like thin gravy.
No,
Like,
I like a medium viscosity. Gravy.
Viscosity.
You like something.
I like a viscous
takes-
viscosity.
Yours takes like a solid 20 seconds, like while the jug's upside down.
I like it to be
like,
gloopy.
reach. Yeah, it's like slime.
But yours is like water.
No.
I don't want to flood the... Because then when it's...
I think that's a north-south divide.
Yeah.
I think that is...
Well, the
I think
Northerners are correct on this point. The gravy should be thick.
No,
Yes, it should be.
I disagree.
I don't... No.
Anyway, this isn't a debate about the viscosity of gravy. This
The viscosity of gravy. You like that word, don't you?
I know.
I do think that I'm more breed off with being denied a Yorkshire pudding, with being denied thick gravy, because it just ruins it for me. Those two are almost like the crowning features of the Christmas dinner.
But what stresses you out more?
Pigs in blanket, don't give a fuck.
Oh,
I don't like them.
really?
Cheap sausage wrapped in bacon, no.
Really?
Yeah, keep them. I'll still have one on my plate. And stuffing, who likes stuffing? We were having Sunday dinner the other day, weren't we?
Yes.
And the stuffing, like who wants stuffing? I like the sausage stuffing, but
Getting on to our Christmas traditions later. But
okay,
anyway.
right. But so, and Christmas shopping, it's easily solvable by going to somewhere less busy,
But where? Where's not busy? What, like...
somewhere no one else can afford. Battersea Power Station. Who can afford anything from the shops in there?
Well, that's an issue then, isn't it? Look, it's very stressful. Do you get more stressed not getting Yorkshire pudding or being on Regent Street shopping?
Oh, not getting a Yorkshire pudding, because for me it just ruins the meal, and you've got to eat to stay alive, and eating has so much to do with your mental well-being. And
Right, I think we're going to have to come to a decision here.
yeah, so breed off is having... I just let people have what they want on their Christmas dinner. There's so many shops in London, Henry.
Yeah.
You can go...
But has anyone ever denied you a Yorkshire pudding?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember when, but they have.
Really?
Yes.
Like start the violins playing.
Yes, I know.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I love a Yorkshire pudding as well. So
Yeah, you do. Okay, thank you.
just so we can move on to the next segment, let's put that.
Yeah.
Let's put.
So with your Christmas dinner, feel free. That's you. With your Christmas dinner, feel free to have a Yorkshire pudding and thick gravy and cranberry sauce. Right, moving on.
Right, slices of life.
Slices of Christmas life. Remember the pun?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Well, that's not even a pun, is it?
That's not fun.
Slices of Christmas life.
We could have thought something else of that, couldn't we? I don't know.
No.
What have you been up to? We went on a
Cranberry
boat par-
pie.
What?
Slices of cranberry pie. That's quite Christmassy, isn't it?
Yeah, that could have worked.
Right. Yeah. So we went to a boat party. Do you want to tell us all about
Yeah,
that?
we went on a boat party. We were told, would you like to come to this party? We're going to project your name and your aura, whatever that means,
I know.
onto County
Probably
Hall and the London Eye. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's like, how cool. Like,
Yeah.
Like, that was a definite yes, wasn't it? So we went and we had to give in our name to be projected on. So I like a normal person, had my name, Henry Southern, and it showed my aura. What did you have, darling?
Lord Sanger. Because because
Lord Sanger?
I received a phone call from my agent. They asked what name I would like projected.
Yes.
And I said, as a joke, taking the piss, oh, Lord Sanger. And that was well received. And it just went from there. And so I got a title
Yeah.
from a joke.
They probably, like, people, like, walking by must have kind of thought, oh, gosh, I must find out who
Lord
this
Sanger's in
Lord is.
town.
Yeah.
I think they would have understood.
Also, it was quite funny. We met Ranveer Singh.
Oh, Ranveer Singh, she was lovely.
She's a darling. Jordan went up to her and said, hello, Lorraine.
I tried it on you beforehand.
I was like...
She found it amusing.
She did,
I think.
actually.
Maybe she didn't. She didn't.
But she was a sweetheart, wasn't she? And
Yeah.
you two might be related.
Yes, apparently we might be.
Yeah.
She seems to have lots of contacts in Scunthorpe too.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe you said that.
But that party was something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rylan was DJing. The boat went. Where did it go? From Tower Hill to
Westminster, and then we had a housewarming to go to afterwards.
Yes.
But then we were already running a bit late, and then the boat left the pier and started heading in the opposite direction.
without any announcement. It would say all passengers will depart at
Oh, it was very stressful.
Westminster. But then the boat just started. Like we were.
We were just heading in the wrong direction.
That could be like false imprisonment or something.
I know. I felt I was being held hostage by Rylan.
No, he'd gone. He'd fucked off.
He had, hadn't he?
He knew to get away. Whereas we were going back to Tower Hill.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
Although I do love the Tower of London. It's not my favourite of the historic palaces.
Oh, and the singer Mabel
Yes.
came up to you and said that she feels an affinity with you,
Yes.
didn't she? And said that her
Very
kind of-
misanthropic.
What does that
Just
mean?
hates humans. And you told her that you named your dog after her.
Yeah, I
didn't
did
you?
name my dog after.
Yeah.
I hope she wasn't offended by that.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we did. I remember watching the Brit Awards and she was performing, and me and my mum were sat there. I was like, "Oh, Mabel's a good name."
What was your aura, Henry?
The colours on the county hall, that it was determined by, like, you just have to scan your hand.
Yeah, and lucked in something. I don't know how accurate these tests are.
Yeah, and it was a lot of. Was it a lot of red for me? Yeah, it was a lot of
red,
for me.
orange.
And I thought, oh gosh, I hope that's like a good thing. I thought, red,
affable.
danger. If anyone studied of mice and men at
Yeah, but they wouldn't put any shit
GCSE,
things
they
on
would
the
know that means
aura.
danger.
Oh, my English teacher at GCSE was so impressed with my essay on Curly's wife.
Yeah.
I did a full analysis, and apparently my English teacher was so amazed. She was telling other teachers. I still got her on Facebook. She was lovely.
What a book that was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steinbeck.
Anyway, I think it was actually stability.
Stability.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, because I didn't get that colour, quite tellingly. I got infinite potential and limitless.
Oh.
But I mean, they're just buttering me up.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's tried and tested, that kind of reading the aura.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Right. Next.
Yeah.
Christmas, slice of life. We're back on dry land. What will it be?
How about our Christmas traditions?
Yeah, let's do that. So do you want to talk us through your Christmas?
Because I'm
day?
quite fascinated by how everyone...
The very Cotswolds Christmas.
No, I'm just quite fascinated by how everyone does Christmas differently. And obviously you're spending it with us this year. So
Yeah.
I just when you're what does a Christmas look like in your household? Like, what time are you waking up? Like, when's your lunch? What time do you have lunch?
When we
presents
can
in
be
the
asked,
morning?
to be honest. There was never, because there were those few years, 5 years, where my mum and I, we went to a different person's house each and every Christmas. And, for me, recently, it's just been a bit of a piss up. Growing up, of course, the adults consumed alcohol. You didn't as a child.
Yes.
I like,
Getting merry.
yeah, getting merry. That's why, not the Queen, she's dead. R.I.P. But that's why she said Happy Christmas instead of Merry Christmas, because merry is merriment, and that suggests inebriation.
Yeah, but we all know she liked a martini, so...
Yeah, don't we all, darling? But anyway.
What does your Christmas tree look like? Does it look like what you're wearing right now?
Yeah. Well, darling, we live together now, so...
No, I mean, we don't have a Christmas tree. I'm saying at home, would you have tinsel?
Yeah.
Tinsel's banned from my household. And
But I love the smell of tinsel. For me, tinsel smells like
smell?
Christmas. Yeah.
can I come smell?
No, darling, could you sit back down, please?
It doesn't smell of anything.
No, not this tinsel. This is shit tinsel, not proper tinsel. But
Don't be nasty
no,
about me.
I mean, for me, Christmas, the most important thing on Christmas, it's not spending time with loved ones. It's not even the presents. It's
Sorry, what? You just demolished this whole like lovely,
Yeah.
warm thing about Christmas spending time
Yeah.
with loved ones. No, that's
no,
not
it's
what
the
it's about for
Christmas
you.
TV. I
Okay.
love watching Christmas television.
Yes.
I love all the old specials. I mean, give me your Only Fools and Horses,
Yeah,
Keeping
Royal
Up Appearances, Royal Family. Absolutely brilliant. Gavin and Stacey, new episode on Sunday.
yeah.
Not on Sunday, on Christmas Day.
I also can't wait for the new Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit.
No, and even, EastEnders, when it was revealed that Stacey was shagging that bald guy. Do you remember that? And he was
Yes.
with his son. See, you
Yes.
remember this, and
That
we don't
was-
even watch
that was
EastEnders.
biblical.
Yeah.
Also, we have had an argument before in our household over how many dums are
Oh, right.
at EastEnders. How
Yeah.
many are there?
Don't really care.
Have a go.
But anyway,
Have a go.
14.
Dum. You do it.
No, darling, I'm not doing that. Can we get back to the topic now?
Fine.
So my Christmas traditions, basically, you get pissed and watch TV, but you don't remember the next day because you were drunk when watching it, but you love it in the moment. But anyway, your Christmas traditions. Come on, give me a Cotswolds Christmas.
Because I mean, to be fair, like we start off with a nice breakfast, glass of bubbles.
Yeah.
My little nephew will be coming later on the day, but we kind of might open a few gifts, but a bit later on in the afternoon,
Yeah.
maybe. Like it's not like a rushed thing.
You go to church.
I
Some lovely churches
I
in the
probably sat on
Cotswolds.
fire when I went in there. But no, yeah, maybe like a nice little walk or something
Yeah.
in the morning.
See, I can't be arsed walking on Christmas.
We're in charge of doing breakfast this year, by the way. Like,
I know, that's good. We
our
get first sip
responsibility.
of champagne.
Yeah.
Which champagne do you have?
We need to put the menu together. There's a lot of pressure.
Which champagne do you have?
I fancy you on, darling.
What's the name?
Christmas Day morning.
In case anyone from there's listening.
Krug.
Krug.
Yeah.
If anyone from Krug is listening.
Just the one bottle. It's a treat, you know?
Yeah.
One
One bottle between how many people?
Oh, bloody hell. Do you know, it's expensive
Well,
stuff.
darling, I'll bring some cheap bottom shelf Prosecco. Easy. So what time do you have lunch?
It's usually like a 2:00 lunch.
Yeah. But then you're just so full afterwards.
And sometimes like you have to stop lunch to watch the King's speech. Yeah.
It pisses me off that all the supermarkets are closed on Christmas Day. But,
Why
the
do you
workers
need
are
to go to the
entitled to their...
supermarket?
I love going to supermarkets.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah, it gets, top-ups and or whatever else. But the news agents are usually still open, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to spend it with you.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Anyway, what prepared?
Oh, I love watching A Christmas Carol on Christmas.
Yes.
That's great. Which one's your favourite?
What do you mean?
Adaptation.
Which ghost?
No, adaptation. Which adaptation of the Christmas
You are a
Carol?
bit of a Scrooge, aren't you? So
Yes, but which adaptation of the
the
Christmas...
Disney, the Jim Carrey animated.
Oh, really? I like the
love
Muppets
that.
one.
The Muppets one.
What film did we watch the other day? Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Jordan shed a tear watching.
The Goofy story is really sad. He's a single parent trying to do the best for his kid. Don't. It will get me watching now.
You were getting so
I
emotional.
know, showing
about
emotion
it.
for Christmas. Anyway, next prepared slice. Driving.
Oh my god.
What did we do over the weekend, Henry?
We
Had this hideous, ghastly car. No, it was a hideous colour, but it was a nice car.
went
nice
to
brand of
we went
car.
to the Charlie XCX
Yes.
concert.
Oh, God, don't even.
You're looking quite brat right now, actually, in that tree.
Unintentionally done.
But they sent us what we named it a Bratmobile.
Yes.
which was
I don't think we can take credit for that. I think they already had that.
no, that wasn't written on anything. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, we were just zooming around the Cotswolds. Jordan hasn't driven for how many years?
It's been a few days now because I drove on the weekend.
No, before that.
Like 7 years because I ditched my car and
The last time you drove, you drove it into a ditch. So
those country lanes, blasting out Florence and the Machine, adhering to the speed limit, whatever that may be on country lanes.
I wasn't
very
filled
slippy.
with the most confidence.
I drove it the next day, didn't I? And I drove it quite well.
You did. I mean, there was a few near misses of pedestrians, but it was fine.
But the thing is, I don't really need to drive because I've got you.
You're such.
I know, that's quite romantic, isn't it?
You are.
Okay. Is that all we're going to say about the driving?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a shit slide, wasn't it?
Going to a Charlie XCX concert with Jordan, all I can say is it's like taking your grandfather to a brothel. That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that is very weird. I'm sure a grandfather would enjoy a brothel.
No,
Even if they can't get it animated.
You just seemed. You were like very much out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I didn't really know what was going on. I liked the song where everyone started waving their torches.
Oh yeah.
Well, then it was back to dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Turn to the 316 and
Ooh.
yeah.
Can you give us spit any more bars?
No. But yeah, it wasn't my kind of thing. I'm glad I did it. Would I do it again? No.
No.
But would I see Gladiator 2 again? No.
Why you mention Gladiator 2 all the time?
It's like once you've done it, you don't need to do it again.
Fine.
And we left before the final act. Oh, we shouldn't say that because people were like, oh, how everyone wanted those tickets and you left before the concert ended. But we had to. The tube was so busy getting that. Which line was it? The Jubilee line.
I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, horrible. We were packed in like sardines. We were.
It was busy, so we left a bit earlier. But to be fair, you were. I saw you. I think you were secretly enjoying it a lot more than you were letting off the music.
Well, darling, exclusive. I wasn't. Right, shall we talk about the final slice of life?
Yes, which is what?
God, this is a big plate, a big cake, isn't it? We're dealing with today.
Slice of Christmas cake.
Yeah, I don't like Christmas cake.
Oh,
do you?
We just said that at the same time.
Did you say you don't like it?
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
No, neither.
No, it's crap, isn't it?
Yeah, but you like? Oh, you don't like mince pies.
I like Madeira.
You nibble around the edges.
I nibble the pastry of a mince pie, but I don't dive in. Trying to watch my weight anyway, Henry. Writing. So I had a fun day a few days ago, didn't I? I was in a room with someone else for 7.5 hours.
Which I was thinking, wow.
How the hell did I do that? Because I'm writing my sitcom at the moment, and it's going really well.
Yes.
That day was honestly revolutionary.
I don't know how you did it.
Like, and yesterday I was just writing for hours and hours and hours.
Transparent.
Yes.
You probably wouldn't normally like to enjoy sitting in a room with someone for 7 hours, would you?
No, not even you. But I think the great thing is I was so immersed in this world, and we were just bouncing off each other's thoughts, and it's like that was amazing.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, coming to your screens shortly, about 5 more years.
Right, should we move on to some Christmas confessions?
Or Christmas calamities. Yes.
I need to get them up on my phone, actually.
Okay. It's a bit behind the scenes. So if you're listening, Henry now has his phone out. He's looking at all the messages you lot have sent in.
Someone's got a little tale here, a little story of on their Christmases. They said, what's their name? Should I say their name?
No.
Her name's Olivia.
Oh.
Olivia said...
Olivia Young.
Well, no. One year, we had an old man with no family come to our house for Christmas. How sweet.
What?
But
Why?
my mum forgot to tell everyone he had a breathing condition. So we were sat around the table eating our dinner, and all of a sudden, this man started wheezing and keeling over. I instantly thought he was choking and was going to die, and my auntie stood up, ready to perform the Heinrich maneuver, but then he sat up and continued like absolutely nothing had happened. My mum was giving everyone the stop staring eyes, and we later found out about his condition. It was quite the Christmas calamity.
Who is this? But why have they got this person in their house?
I don't really know.
Was he on the
But that
doorstep
sounds
or
like quite an ordeal, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just would never have him round.
What, if you've got any medical conditions, you are not allowed.
No, actually, Henry, don't say that. Bloody hell, you make me sound like a right Scrooge. No, I don't understand how they even got into that situation of having this person round, whoever this person is.
Christmas is all about taking people in.
Not for me, it isn't. I do that on the 364
I love you saying these like dry
days.
sardonic things dressed as a Christmas tree.
I know.
It's just brilliant.
It softens my image. I'm PRing myself right now, Henry. So Christmas, that's no sympathy. Are we offering sympathy? What are we offering
I
these
don't really
people?
know.
We're not offering solution.
No, we're just showing these their stories. Gabrielle here says that she doesn't trust her nan to cook Christmas dinner because she gave her food poisoning.
Oh,
so
no.
they take their own turkey they cooked at home and swap it out for her when she's not in the
Oh,
kitchen.
that's evil. That's malevolent, darling. This poor nan.
You can never be to say, Gabrielle. I fully endorse this.
Yeah, but she's probably been going around Iceland.
Sometimes
got the best turkey.
I've been known to take posher wine to events where I know it's going to not be.
Oh yeah, and you've got that weird thing you do when you host dinner parties, which you never do. So
it is quite bad.
Yeah.
That is. So don't judge me, everyone. But I have a there has been an occasion where there's been a 2-tier system of fine wine and not fine wine, and it gets it's so bad.
Yeah, this is old Henry. This is
really
pre-Jordan
bad.
Henry.
No, some people don't care what they're drinking.
Yeah, I do.
And also, like, people can bring their own drink as well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yes, you starve the less cultured guests of the more exquisite one.
Don't cancel me.
Too late.
Someone here. Sorry.
What?
Someone here called Annette says that her nan puts a 6p in a Christmas pudding for tradition, and then someone accidentally swallowed it.
Where are they finding sixpence nowadays?
I know, what is a 6p?
I wish I had something on the history of the bloody currencies.
Annette, I mean, I hope this person's all right and didn't have to go to A&E. Would you have to? That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, A&E.
Don't go putting coins in your
A&E for
food.
Christmas. Although we went to A&E, we didn't go to A&E. We went to the hospital.
Stop it!
And I
Stop it.
thought
we were looking. So this is when poppies thing.
we were looking for a poppy. We couldn't find a poppy anywhere.
Yeah, we actually
not
couldn't.
even in the hospital.
And we went around the hospital, and Jordan was like, "Oh, I love this."
Yeah,
you were like having a great time. You were like,
it
"Oh,
felt
I
like an
come here
oasis."
again.
There was this
It was like a
grandmother
little
on the
shopping
piano,
mall.
like playing. I was like, "Wow, why didn't I come in here more often?" It was just, it just felt like a place of learning, and I know lots of deaf, but you don't see the deaf in the
Dame
atrium.
Maggie died in that hospital.
Rest in peace. Love Dame Maggie Smith. I was sad. Henry had to announce that to me quite gently.
I did, because I knew that would hit you hard.
Dame Maggie Smith and Alan Rickman, I remember exactly where I was for both. Dame Maggie, because she was only a few months ago, God rest her soul. But Alan Rickman, when he died, I was in a Chinese takeaway. And then I refused to do any work for the rest of the day. I think I've told this anecdote. And the same when Trigger died from
You have got a lot of Snape
Only
energy,
Fools and
actually.
Horses. Yeah, but from Trigger, I forget what he's called. I forget what he's called, but I don't forget when he died.
Oh.
And I just refused to do any work because I thought it was disrespectful to be doing work
bless.
on. Yeah.
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 Did you get fired or?
No, I was at school. They can't fire you from school.
Well,
They can exclude you, but they wouldn't exclude me. I was good as gold. I was one of the only good kids there. Like, well behaved.
Brilliant. Also, talking of Alan Rickman, like, I always get very sad at Christmas watching Love Actually and
Yeah, but he was cheating on his wife.
his character. And, yeah, I know. I feel sorry, obviously, for
So when
Emma
Mr.
Thompson's
Bean was
character.
down in Selfridges, we walked past there the other day, didn't we?
Yes.
And we said I was like, Henry, where did they do Love Actually in here? And you're
Did you
like,
say- did you
just
say it
over
like
there. Yes.
Henry, where did they do Love?
Love Rowan Atkinson.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Genius.
Love Actually, that's probably up there with my
Is
favorite.
that, did Richard Curtis write
Yeah.
that one? Oh, love
What's your
Richard
favorite
Curtis.
Christmas film?
The Holiday. Because I like that duplicity between you've got the estates and then you've got the cottage. You know the cottage in The Holiday?
Yeah.
Of course, it was all filmed on a soundstage, the interior.
Yeah,
but
it's
the
not real, is
exterior-
it?
No, the cottage was just built.
Yeah.
Like plywood or something. That ruins it a bit, doesn't it? I was thinking about this morning. I was heartbroken when I found out, because we've mentioned The Vicar of Dibley.
You've been heartbroken a lot in this episode.
This is a heartbreak episode. No, it's the Christmas spectacular.
Yeah, we know that.
But when it was filmed on a soundstage in front of a live studio audience, that broke me because I thought Vicar actually had a cottage in Dibley. Well, not in Dibley, but in where I thought the exterior of the cottage was like the interior was filmed in the actual building. Because I think in Gavin and Stacey, they used the proper houses.
Oh,
Darling, I'm writing a sitcom, I'm doing the sitcom. I'm plugging.
brilliant. Should we eat
Moving
some
on.
sandwiches?
Yeah, I'm starving.
I'm very jealous of the sandwich I bought you.
Wait for me, darling. It's more difficult to move in this.
How heavy is that?
Oh, God.
It's so heavy.
Oh, darling.
Shall we?
Yes.
What is this? Is it a toasty?
Yeah.
Address the elephant in the room.
I can sniff it. So, if you're listening and not watching,
Yes.
Henry has presented me with this huge. It's like a brick
It's massive.
with a pot.
It's very, very heavy.
It is heavy, yes. And I have presented Henry with a toasty.
Yeah, do you want to tell me what I've got?
I went to a shop to get that.
Is it Pret? It's giving Pret.
Let's get a cross section.
Is it Pret?
So it just looks like a toasty. Oh, God, it's quite.
It's a bit.
I got them to toast it.
Is it Pret?
It is indeed the Boxing Day toasty from Pret.
Oh, it's not Christmas. It's
Yeah, it
Christmas
is.
sandwich.
Yeah, but Boxing Day is part of the Christmas.
Not a Boxing Day
It's part of
sandwich.
Nativity, Advent.
What? No, Boxing Day usually just leftover stuff.
Yeah, and that's what it
you're
is.
Giving me a leftover.
Darling,
sandwich.
I read the reviews to that.
Stuff that's left
Someone
over.
said the cheddar is so creamy. Should I unwrap this
Yes.
monstrosity?
Do it.
This is actually quite intimidating.
I've been wanting to give this a go. Careful, it is actually cut in half.
Okay, do you want to tell me?
Yeah, I want to read. I actually want to read you exactly what it is.
You got some history to tell us about the sandwich?
No.
There hasn't been enough history in this
Right.
installment. Ooh, oh gosh.
What Jordan has here,
I've never.
I don't know how you're going to get your mouth around that bad boy.
Oh. What is it?
It is overnight
smells.
roasted turkey breast, smoked bacon, pulled turkey thigh, sage and onion sausage stuffing, crispy shallot, and Parma ham crumble with cranberry sauce, served with rich turkey gravy on the side.
To do what with?
To dip it in, to dunk.
Oh.
It's a dunker. Do you want to pick up one half to see the cross section?
Yeah, I can do. So if you're listening,
This is from Sandwich in the city.
Yeah.
I had to fight off a wave of finance bros to get that for you.
bastards.
The queue was so long. Look at it.
That should be.
Show the camera. That is something.
It almost looks a bit.
It's like a cake.
Yeah, okay, darling. Yeah, it's like a cake. So Henry has presented me with this sandwich of many layers. How many layers?
Oh, I'm seeing at least.
That you can't get this
Six.
into your mouth.
Yeah, darling, you need to you need to have a bite of everything. Right? Should we go in for a
Yeah,
bite?
I want to taste that one. So I've been eyeing that up for a long time.
I've been eyeing that one up for a long time.
I don't know how to do this, Henry. I'm just like a bloody Christmas tree with this monstrous sandwich in hand.
Also, I just know that you hate people watching you eat, and it's like I've given you that.
I'm just going to open
that?
the gravy too.
Yeah, the gravy was like steaming hot. It won't be anymore, but bon appetit.
Oh, that smells nice.
Good stuff. Right.
All right. I don't know, darling. I really don't know how to approach this.
That's actually really good. So I think you bit into some of the braised turkey there. The actual turkey slice and stuffing is the other end.
I mean, the problem is you only get one flavour at once because there's too much of the flavour.
I saw him building this thing, and it's like a leaning tower of sandwich.
How did he get planning permission for this?
And I know you like sausage stuffing. This is actually really delicious.
I don't even know how I'm going to try and dip something in. Suppose I've got a Christmas bib on, haven't I? In the form of this Christmas tree.
Oh, God. Good. It is outrageous. I mean, do you think someone will genuinely eat both halves themselves?
No.
To be fair, I thought it was pretty. So it was actually.
I'm not even eating one
That
half.
was
eating
£12
one half.
for the sandwich, which is expensive for a sandwich. But look how big it is. You only need half of that, wouldn't you?
I know. I don't want a diss sandwich. I'm sure they're lovely people. But you only get one flavour at once, really. Could I have a try of that one, please?
Of course, can I have a try of that?
Yeah. Do you want the gravy? The gravy's really nice. Try a bit of the gravy.
I actually really enjoyed this prep Boxing Day toasty.
It's too
What
gloopy.
are you doing?
It's the lovely gloop.
Oh, is it the correct viscosity?
Sorry. Oh, no, I do want to...
What are you doing?
What's going on with
Are
me?
you drinking the gravy?
No, it's a lovely gravy.
I'm
Right,
really
sorry,
impressed with that.
sorry.
I would have that again.
There we go, Danny. I wouldn't have that again.
Bloody hell, I have to
See, it's
gym
heavy.
workout.
That
is ridiculous.
I'll try this one.
Oh my god. Also, when you're in the shop, like all the ingredients are just in these like towers, and they just kind of grab bits off the top. It's like
This is decent.
that was really nice.
Really? How did you eat it again, please? I want to watch you eat it.
No, just
Not in this kind of perverted way, but just...
I think it's very much like a bite, next layer, you know?
No.
Or like how
Like
you eat
a
a
beaver.
watermelon, like a slice of watermelon. You know? Start on one end, work your way down.
I
to
would
the other.
like a knife and fork with that one. If
Yeah. But like the ingredients are very good in this.
This is nice. You know what you're getting. You're not fucking around. That is a gimmick.
Gimmick.
Yes.
Gimmick. What's gimmicky about
But it's like too... Oh!
we nearly had gravy all over the studio.
No, it probably wouldn't have seeped anyway. It's quite gloopy. The gravy is... Could I have that
I
gravy?
thought you liked it gloopy.
I know. Could I... Sorry.
I think this is the most. I'd say this is the most successful, like breadboard.
No.
Like, we enjoy both of them.
I'm honestly not a fan of that. I just think it's too... I'm loving this one with the gravy.
I think these have the potential to be in the top two places, though, of the whole thing. No. What are you doing?
I'm having my lunch, darling.
Darling, there are people listening.
Don't know why. Right, so let's go over the top 5 in
This is
the
actually making
breadboard.
my arm hurt, having to hold that.
Shall we talk about the top 5 in the breadboard?
Yes.
You read them. My eyesight's bad. I should be behind us anyway.
You were meant to
in the
pretend.
edit.
You were meant to pretend the producer wasn't holding up the screen.
Okay.
Right. In 5th place at the moment, we've got the teddy bear ham sandwich.
Oh, that was a nice sandwich.
Yeah, perfect for.
Imagine if you put some
4-year-olds.
quavers in there.
In number 4, the Big Mac. How's that got there?
Hmm.
What are we doing? We've had some such good things. Why is that in the top 5? In the third
It's
place.
all fucked. It's
In the third
fallacious,
place,
darling.
we've got the yassified McMuffin. Yas.
Hmm.
And then number 2, does that say the LBC burger?
The LGBT burger.
The Five Guys burger. And then in number 1.
LBC burger.
Wait, I'm really
Nick
confused.
Ferrari has that with his morning tea.
Number 1, the Harrods chicken sandwich meal deal.
No,
Oh.
I want to keep the one. I want to keep number 1. But you're right. We can
Yeah.
shift down.
Actually, the Five Guys, I think, is very good as well. I think that could go. I think that could go in 3rd.
3rd, 4th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Because that is just too monstrous to consume.
Yeah, it's very delicious.
And the point
Every
of a
element
sandwich,
is
Henry,
delicious.
is you want to eat it.
Yeah.
When you can't eat it,
When you need me but don't want me.
I'll be
there.
but when you want me but don't need me, I won't be there. Nanny McPhee, Emma Thompson, brilliant actress.
That's the second Nanny McPhee reference of Club Sandwich. Anyway, on that bombshell.
I do like... Wrong show, Henry. I do like the gravy, though.
Yes, yeah, rich turkey gravy.
Is it turkey gravy?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Oh, can I just say as well, sandwich. The ordeal to get the sandwich should also be factored in because
You said
are
the planning
queuing.
was shit.
Oh my god, the queue outside was so long, and there were a lot of gilets.
You filmed it, didn't you?
Yeah, there was a lot of I saw a few mullets. Like it was. A
Oh
lot.
God, really?
And just very stressful.
The finance bros have mullets.
Oh, they do now. Yeah,
Do they?
they do.
I don't go to the city.
If you're watching, you're probably going to be seeing the leaderboard for the first time. So
I thought you were going to say you'll probably be seeing the credits. Club Sandwich is an insanity production.
Let's be serious a second. Do we want to give a quick shout out to Street Smart?
Yes, let's do something.
We just want to give a quick
once.
Shout out because it's the Christmas episode. We work closely with Street Smart UK, which are a charity that supports homeless people in the UK.
Yes.
And it was just so you're aware, when you're eating and drinking around the country, you might find a little £1 donation on your bill. Don't ask to get it removed. Don't be a Scrooge.
But it is voluntary.
It's voluntary. Yeah, keep it on because it's
goes
really
to
good.
homeless charities.
It does, yeah, and it's a really important cause. So yeah.
The best of both worlds. You're enjoying a meal and you're doing good.
Exactly. A £1's nothing.
I was going to bring in the Street Smart caps we have, but I omitted to do that.
It's a small gesture for a huge problem.
Yes, we didn't make that up, did we?
Someone said that to me.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to this week's Christmas Spectacular Club Sandwich episode with me, Henry Southern.
And me, Jordan Sanger. Subscribe and follow so that you're the first to hear and know when a new episode drops.
And also rate us 5 stars and leave us a lovely review.
I think we've got 4.9 at the moment, so let's get back to 5.
Well, it might be different by the time people listen to this. Follow us on all socials. Just search Club Sandwich Pod.
And see you next time. We'll be back on Wednesday, the 15th of January.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you can do it the way the Queen says it.
We'll do a toast.
Happy
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. Yes, Happy Christmas.